Okay, let's get into it, talking about Verbalase and his $50,000 AMV. Now, I don't have the sources myself for confirming that it was $50,000, but I definitely recommend checking out a channel called Saberspark. I had watched through this video, and I've actually gone through it a couple of times, where he actually goes into detail with this. And one of the most important parts, in my opinion, was towards the end, where he had emails from art or animator friends of his saying, hey, yeah, I got proposition to work on this, and the guy had told me that he spent upwards of $50,000. So what was it? Thankfully, to Gripsy Goblinson, they posted a thread, or they posted it to their YouTube. Fuck! Right, it's age restricted because the end of the video. Don't, yeah, again. You probably shouldn't be harassing people or bullying. We're just laughing about the cringe. Oh, Sparks explains where the 50K rumors, 50K spent rumor comes from. Yeah, like there were Discord logs that leaked in the stuff. But, okay, let's, as far as I'm aware, the music Hideaway by, Synapsin featuring Holly. I don't know if that's, copyright or not, so I'm just going to have it muted. I'll give you a little bit of... This song is a banger, so I'll give you like 7 seconds. Wait, when it gets to like a better part. But yeah, this... You can see that there was a lot of animation and effort that was actually put into this. It's not the highest of quality production line type thing, but it's higher than your average YouTube animation. There's been like specific scenes in this to get animated. This time I'm hurting for you, but you feel like home around. Here's it. So high. This right here, that clip is probably what got memed on the most of this, but largely it's a 3-minute video. 50,000 has to be a joke or something. Okay, so
here we are. Yeah.
Hey,
this entire situation
pause, please. Thank you. Okay, just to prove where I'm getting my source.
Is just rendering my video, and I just got an update. I have a friend who is an animator. I'm gonna keep them anonymous, who actually hit me up being like, hey, I see you're working on this. Here's some information. I was contacted by him to be the animator to...
Here's the email between the Verbalase, the dude who commissioned this. The first one, as far as I'm aware, where it's saying his budget is $10,000 to $20,000
to do this project back in the day. And here's some emails and some, I guess, receipts to show what.
And as you can see, it's increasing just a little bit.
He was getting at. So confirmed, he had.
And here's the almost $50,000. So Saberspark goes into quite a bit, and I definitely think you guys should be checking out that video because he's covering it very well. He's pretty in depth. But something that caught my eye was I think I just want to revoice one of the biggest criticisms of that video, which is dude spent 50,000. That's a ripoff with that quality. How is, like, are you saying it should be like this animation should cost more than 50,000. Like, it's not Disney or HBO level quality, but it is certainly higher than your average fan animation. Oh god, we're getting real close to the reason why this video got age restricted. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna hold off because the quality sucks. I've seen worse animations, but yeah, I don't. It could be better. It could be a lot worse. But something that did catch my eye, say you've never animated without saying you've never animated. Animation hard. I have actually taken courses in animation. I went to the Art Institute of Vancouver when that was still a thing. 10K for the animation and 40K for the mental health of the animators. That seems reasonable. But yeah, I did personally learn a little bit about the fundamentals of animation in my time in college. So I totally have authority to speak on what I'm talking about. But what I have even more authority to speak on is in the wake of everybody memeing on this Cringe. Because, like, oh yeah, I was going to say, dude, the biggest criticism from the Saberspark video was that dude allegedly spent $50,000 on this 3-minute animation and had also put out videos after commissioning this animation that his channel is going down in views and that he's not as profitable as he used to be. Which, I mean, I get that. There's ebbs and flows with content, and I believe the dude looks like a solo animator's work. It very well could be solo animators, or it could be a lot of people working, or it could be a handful of people working to replicate the Hazbin Hotel style. Which I think this is, I haven't watched Hazbin Hotel. I haven't watched Hell of a Boss. I do think this is coming fairly close to the clips I've seen of Hazbin Hotel, but it's not quite the professional level. But yeah, in the wake of everybody memeing and laughing on this Cringe, there was also the expected Twitter cancellation callouts of problematic behavior. And as we're going to cover it. Because that's what I do a lot. At least it's not AI generated, I guess. True. It's really close to the style. It's just missing some of the polish. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But somebody had posted a collage of problematic Discord messages. So we don't know. So, like, grain of salt, Discord messages are easy to fake. OMG. Wait, the Nazi meme? Which Nazi meme? Okay. Posting go woke, go broke meme. Good times, good times. What's he got here? Went to Disneyland. It was so cool to be there. I was showing Elsa and all the other characters my voice impressions. There was no preaching about gender and gay stuff. Nothing. It was literally a family-friendly place. Ooh, that's not a very good look. Because, like, I don't think there's any real reason that you shouldn't tell kids about gay people. Because gay people exist. Even if the lines weren't long, they ruined the magical kingdom. Oh, he's mad. Wait, is it not the Jew merchant meme? Which? The go woke, go broke? Is it? No, that's the Monopoly dude. Yeah, apparently, yeah. It's one of those cases of pulling up problematic previous tweets without actually showing the date of when things were posted. It's like they're all saying today. So like, I do think it's important to, this is cool where he's promoting Andrew Tate, known sex trafficker. But yeah, I do believe that people can just grow and change. I do have a bit of an issue with like call outs over very old stuff. And the way all this is shown is like it's all of today, it's all recent stuff, and I don't really know. So I definitely do get the impression that the dude is like reactionary leaning, conservative type mindset. So I don't really know. At the very least, he could have posted this long time ago. The way it's presented is trying to make people think that it was posted the day the tweet was posted, like all this stuff. So without like diving directly into Verbalase's Discord server and like scouring for all that shit, I don't think you can come to a definitive conclusion with this. He definitely has said, or it definitely looks like he has said some pretty reactionary, non-progressive things that can be quite yikesy, like the Tate posting. It's sad to find out that people are taters, especially when they make really funny videos on YouTube, like Thanos beatboxing against Patrick Star from SpongeBob. So yeah, take that how you will. I don't necessarily think I haven't been concretely proved that, or I guess convinced thoroughly that he is problematic and call him out for problematic behavior. So far, I'm gonna get back to that in a sec. So far, yeah, it's just he's had some yikesy takes. Who knows? There's a possibility that all these people memeing on him for admittedly something that's pretty fucking funny, to spend $50,000 on a self-insert AMV of a show you like. If you got the money to throw around to do it, that's not too bad. But given the context of some of the later things, age restricting this video, yeah. So there's a reason it wasn't posted to YouTube. And what's more is that it wasn't actual hentai about it. It was all alluding to it. The video ends with them kissing and about to start. So maybe they did do more than that. I don't know. I don't know. I think the biggest takeaway with I think the biggest takeaway from all this is shit's cringe, yo. I want to play just a little bit. I just want to do that iconic scene, cause like it gets memed to hell. And like the meme is she's running towards you, and then when it cuts to Verbalase, they will cut to like something else, and it's actually pretty funny. Largely, I do think if he plays his cards right with pushing out videos again, he's getting a lot of eyes on him right now for people laughing at this cringe. But that also means more people checking out his content. It's more people reminded, oh yeah, this guy makes videos I really like. So it's possible he has been complaining about a downswing with his channel. He could see an upswing. He could potentially see a resurgence from people checking it out. That's kind of how my cancellation went. For those that don't know, I had a stream where I didn't phrase myself properly, and I opened the segment saying this goes beyond the pale of typical drama, and then I started going through a call-out thread of a account that's a lot smaller than them, and the call-out, or the person making the call-out, had referenced the fact that they had been doxxed and swatted. And while I think that swatting and doxing is not drama, it's a fucking crime, this person clipped me out of context and said, how dare you refer to my swatting and doxing as drama? And then that led to a handful of people checking out that stream VOD. And then a couple days after I got canceled on Twitter for that stream VOD was pushed to 1,000 new people because YouTube's algorithm was like, hey, let's put this on people's front page. That was so funny to me. Like, it turned out well. Cancellation gets eyes on you. But I don't try to go out of my way to... Okay, I do try to... excuse me. I do try to go out of my way to piss off, like, reactionaries and right-winger types, but I don't try to go out of my way to piss off people I've been making friends with. Oh boy. YouTube, I got you. Yeah, like, that cancellation happened, and the video got... or the stream was 9 likes to 10 dislikes after I had gotten canceled, and like that VOD was directly linked to Twitter. And then after that, when it got pushed out to a bunch of people's browsing and YouTube home and stuff, it ended up getting like 84 likes to 10 dislikes. So I just found that really super funny. During that stream, I jokingly said most watched stream ever, and then a few days later that became true. But yeah, I think right, to wrap up the segment, it's funny to laugh at people's cringe. I don't think this should be I don't think he should really be harassed over this, like incessantly, constantly, hey, cringe AMV kind of thing. I do think it would make a pretty funny joke down the line of referencing, hey, remember when I spent 50,000 on that AMV? Assuming he gets his channel back in order. Now, I don't know YouTube AdSense. I do know that the dude does have 5 million subscribers, and more than likely a lot of people are going to be remembering, oh yeah, that guy exists, I like his stuff. So who knows? Oh, Cringe, that was only a month ago. Help save cartoon beatbox battles. I believe this was the video that Saberspark had referenced in his video. But yeah, if you want the full context on the Hazbin AMV, I do think the best source is to go to Saberspark's video. He was pretty thorough with it. Yeah, like, I can sort of see the appeal, but I'm not too terribly interested myself in cartoons beatboxing at each other. Oh my god, don't you just love it when you finish covering something and then a new bit of information comes out? That's why I'm recording this little segment offline, or off stream anyways, because Verbalase actually put out a response. I've heard some positive reception to that response regarding this whole situation. And what came to my attention was simply a tweet screenshotting his Instagram account without actually linking to it and then just kind of talking about it a little bit. So what I decided to do was, let's watch it. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to experience it with you guys right now. No chat though, sadly.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Verbalase. Oh my gosh, it's been a very crazy time of year. I've been getting a lot of emails that got me emotional, but not in the way you think. It's a lot of people coming out to support me during these difficult times with all the slander, defamation, and allegations being made against me. I was expecting everybody to like just believe in everything they read online, but instead a lot of people were emailing me saying that they still support me, and that honestly made me want to cry, and it also made me want to make this video.
That's pretty vulnerable of him, admitting that he's actually feeling the emotions he's feeling. I actually really respect that. And I am glad I didn't jump on the Verbalase's homophobic shit, at least at this point. Because, like, as I said before, those screenshots were only showed that those messages were from today. They didn't include the actual date of when those messages were posted. So they pretty much could have been picked up years and years ago over time, and it just looks like they're all recent because they all say today. Part of why I don't like jumping on a call-out culture.
Video for everybody that's still a fan of me. First off, I want to express my sincere gratitude and appreciation to you guys for still supporting me. And second off, I want to sincerely apologize for my statements made online about my opinions with some of the stuff going on out there, but I realized my opinions was based on a broad perspective, because I've been watching other YouTube channels, you know, talk about stuff going on in Hollywood, and that kind of influenced my own state of mind when I started making these comments out there. So I'm like, wait, I'm a Buddhist. I believe everybody should
I didn't know he was a Buddhist. Respect.
be at peace with each other. Instead of focusing on our similarities, I was focusing more on our differences, which caused me to make those statements out there.
That's a common thing that a lot of people end up doing. They just want to focus on the bad, essentially, and they, in my opinion, it really seems like an emotional response without a whole lot of critical thinking, which is what I really like to try and push with my channel. Anyways, let's continue.
And I am sincerely sorry for that, because that is not how I should be behaving as a person. We're all here for a reason. I myself was bullied in high school just for being myself. I was a nerd, a geeky kid. I didn't walk, talk, and act like all the other kids.
I can see that, like, just from this little bit of video, he seems like the kind of person I probably would have been friends with in high school, and we both would have been made fun of for being nerds. But, I mean, yeah, shit gets wild sometimes. People are just dicks, and they love to cut people down. Now, the big thing with me regarding, like, the homophobia stuff, I'm kind of looking for where his mindset is now, what kind of points he's talking about, and so far he seems pretty authentic.
And I got bullied and picked on for that. And it's kind of weird that I didn't find the similarity in what other people out there may be going through just because you're not acting how somebody else thinks you should act, because I went through that. But I got influenced through, you know, social media, articles, and different videos out there instead of thinking with my own authentic mind. And I really do apologize for that, because I'm not that kind of person. I've never been that person in my past videos on YouTube and everything like that. So, but I am a human being. Just because I'm an influencer doesn't mean I'm not going to make mistakes. But I am taking this whole experience to learn from it and grow from it. I'm not going to take it as somebody going to be defeated. Like, why would you let an experience defeat you? You should let it make you grow as a person. And that's what I'm going to do. From now on, instead of focusing on our natural differences, I'm going to focus on our similarities. That's what I'm going to focus on from now on. Regarding the video, this actually was started.
Like, before we go on to the next part, I just want to say massive respect for actually focusing on, hey, we actually share commonalities with a lot of different people, and focusing on the differences only leads to further alienation between everyone. It's kind of not good to focus on those differences. It is good to take a critical eye to them, to potentially analyze them or whatever. But largely, I do think it's better to focus on the similarities of other people, to see them as more human, to humanize them.
In 2021 by a company called Cough or something, and it was finished in 2022. I was tinkering with the notion back then of making a separate YouTube channel that was intended for a more mature, older audience. So when the video was completed in 2022, I made a separate YouTube channel, marked the video as not made for kids. You have to be 18 older and up to watch it for obvious reasons. I think the video was even unlisted. After it
I'm pretty sure I showed that, like, why it's considered 18 up. But I mean, I showed a little bit. But there is a big difference between uploading a video as private and unlisted. Unlisted can still get spread around. People can see it. It just doesn't show up in the YouTube algorithm. You just need the link. With private, even if you have the link, you can't watch it. So there's that difference there.
was up for a while, I was like, I don't know if I really want to do this because I still want to focus on the other stuff. So I deleted the video and deleted the channel. Little did I know, somebody saw the video and downloaded it and re-uploaded it and made it public on my birthday and decided to...
Wait, it was his birthday when he got called out? What the fuck? This really screams to me like moral outrage because I don't like this person, rather than this person is legitimately problematic and we should be calling them out on it. I think there can be an argument to be made for the problematic part being his funding of the AMV, and then also putting out that channel's in a slump kind of thing. It's just not a good look. It might not necessarily be correlated, but it's just not a good look.
Tag me in the video, but again, this video was intended for a mature audience, and I wanted to just like put some different type of content out there separate from my YouTube channel. Videos out there, judge how you will, but I'm still going to be making cartoon beatbox battles, puppet beatbox battles. There's still going to be Five Nights at Freddy's videos. My main YouTube channels is always going to be featured cartoon beatbox animation, puppet beatbox animation, or me doing all that stuff. So, but yeah, that's literally everything. I'm going to be moving on from this. I'm just going to keep uploading. Everything's a learning experience. I know everything happens for a reason. So everything that happened within the last week is meant to teach me a lesson. I'm supposed to grow from this. I'm not supposed to be defeated. We're not supposed to be defeated from anything that happens to us. So you can best believe I am 100% going to keep going with cartoon beatbox battles, puppet beatbox battles, everything. There's Verbalase is not done. I'm sure people out there want me to be canceled and quit, but you know, the only way...
Yeah, there's always, doesn't matter how safe for work or how friendly, how personable, how kind you are, people will always look for literally any reason to hate you. I mean, look at Joe Cat. Dude was just a sweet bean, and people call him terrible things. And a lot of it sparked over a goddamn anime music video, ironically enough. And I'm going to be real, at the most, I see both of these at worst as cringe. So it's not really something worth, you know, harassing somebody over.
We could truly be defeated is from ourselves if we decide to quit ourselves. And I'm not doing that. So sorry to disappoint the haters, but I'm going to keep going. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Sorry about all the craziness that's going on, but I am human. I'm going to make mistakes, but I'm going to learn from the mistakes. You will not see me repeat the same mistakes. If I do, one of those. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Okay, in terms of influencer apologies, that actually does rate higher than I expected for, you know, how some people do respond to callouts or criticisms. Good thing, pretty glad he didn't bring up a ukulele. That would have really made him seem as very inauthentic, and with this response that he put out, this statement, I think he's pretty authentic. Yeah. Bottom line, all I can really think is, at worst, he's cringe, and that's not worth harassing anyone over. Plus, I mean, I'm not going to really sit on my high horse calling other people cringe and how dare you be cringe kind of thing. I'm a fucking VTuber. Oh my god. Thanks for watching. Like it if you like it, dislike if you didn't. Let me know in the comments why you think I'm wrong. Check out the community on Discord. And remember, if you can't be the sharpest tool in the shed, you can always be the hoe. Just want to take a quick second and thank my beeps who have joined the channel. So thank you to Joestar and Maxi Kitty.